What is up, guys? Back with another video. Today we're going to be reacting to the worst comedian I've ever heard of, Amy Schumer. So let's get into it.
Also leaves Amy Schumer open to political backlash and debate. This is the next thing that began to turn the audience against her back in 2016, politics. One article written by CBS News stated around 200 people walked out of her Tampa show when Schumer launched into a withering takedown of Donald Trump. It's
200?
In addition to this, Amy Schumer would announce that she was pregnant by posting a list of the people she had voted for, adding at the bottom, "I'm pregnant Amy Schumer," using her pregnancy to drive traffic to the candidates which she considered to be favorable. Whenever Amy spoke politically, she always took a liberal viewpoint and was very anti-Republican, even having interviewed Hillary Clinton, yet her audience would come to discover that back in 2007, Amy Schumer actually got her first big break as a guest on Fox News, which was a pro-Republican news station, angering both sides of the political spectrum. Amy going public with her political opinions meant that she had now alienated another 50% of the already small audience.
I hate politics. I said it. I don't like politics.
That might still be interested in her style of comedy. Additionally, whenever Amy Schumer was criticized for the comedy itself, she'd use politics as an easy way out by simply blaming the criticism on the alt-right, as highlighted in another comment which stated,
What is that?
worst of all, when her
my
audience
God.
gives her honest feedback, she whines about how her critics must hate women or how they're all alt-right. Yeah, sure, Amy, the only reason people hate you is that they're all a bunch of Nazi anti-Semitic misogynists. This comment also highlighted the next reason as to why Amy Schumer became so hated, and that's her lack of personal responsibility and victim complex, which is sometimes even mixed with a hint of entitlement and the contrary attitude that she's better than everyone else. For example, in late 2015, an article was published by Page 6 titled, "Amy Schumer thinks she's too famous to check in at the gym," which read, "Amy Schumer was not happy this week when staffers at the Upper West Side Equinox asked her to present her membership card, which is standard practice at the upscale fitness club. She felt entitled to just walk in," a source explained to Page 6. She didn't
Imagine being so famous that you think you can just walk in where, like, you're not above law. You can't just walk into a gym.
want to show her key fob and wanted to be able to go in and not be questioned. We're told the annoyed trainwreck star declared, "I'm famous," when employees didn't recognize her and insisted she go through the typical
Oh my God, imagine, "I'm famous." They just don't know who you are.
check-in procedure. While Equinox believes Schumer eventually enjoyed her workout on Monday afternoon, our source said she was so unhappy she stormed off. A different article sporting similar energy was titled, "Amy Schumer can't be bothered to take photos with fans," which stated, "Amy Schumer wants to make it clear she does not owe you a selfie." The article went on to describe an exchange that Amy Schumer had whilst in town for a comedy show. "This guy in front of his family just ran up next to me and scared the shit out of me. Put a camera in my face. I asked him to stop and he said, 'No, it's America and we paid for you.' This was in front of his daughter."
Okay. Alright. See, I understand, like, people, like, coming up to you with a camera. You're, like, somewhat famous. But I don't think he said, "No, it's America, we pay for you." That's a little overboard.
By a local news station, a whole different side to the story was revealed.
But he tells us that's not exactly how it went according to him.
I see her face and I'm like,
Oh, wait, so, okay, this is the guy.
all right, cool. So I hurry up and get on my Instagram and I'm like, here goes Amy, and then she just loses it and she just gets mad, and that is totally false what she wrote about me.
So if Amy Schumer was too famous to check into her local gym or take photos with fans, she must have thought pretty highly of herself. If that's truly the case, then surely she'd be happy with an $11 million offer from Netflix for one of her comedy specials a
$11 million for crap comedy?
year later in 2017, right? Well, no, not really. Amy Schumer claimed that the $11 million offer wasn't enough money for 60
That's $11 million.
minutes of comedy footage, citing it as unfair due to Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle receiving $20 million for their
It's cause that's Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle. You're Amy Schumer.
specials. Now, this argument would be perfectly fine assuming all three comedy specials were of similar quality, only they most certainly weren't. Amy's comedy special, the one that she was paid $11 million for, was so bad that IMDb users gave it a rating of 3.1 out of 10.
Oh my God.
Whilst Netflix had to change their rating system entirely, which hit its 1.35 out of 5-star performance on their platform. The changes to the industry she's made is incredible, like how Netflix had to remove their rating system because her special was so terrible.
The
God, imagine
goods and the
that.
bads of this comedy special. We'll go ahead and start about what's good with it. that ends that segment. That about covers that.
Dave Chappelle's Netflix special, on the other hand, received a rating of 8.2 out of 10 on IMDb, whilst Chris Rock's received a less impressive but still superior rating of 6.6 out of 10. Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock were ranked as number 9 and number 5 on Rolling Stone's top 50 comedians of all time,
Dave Chappelle
whilst the
and
only
Chris
list
Rock.
Amy Schumer seems to top is IMDb's top 10 worst comedians of all time. When Dave
There's no way, hold up. She's actually the worst comedian ever? Jesus.
Chappelle went on Comedy Central all the way back in 2004, he'd receive a viewership of 3.1 million people, yet when Amy Schumer went on Comedy Central at the height of her popularity in 2016, her viewership was less than 500,000. I'm truly cackling at the audacity of Amy Schumer thinking she deserved the same pay as Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle.
Oh,
like,
God.
girl, what? So Amy Schumer wants Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle money, but haven't put in the years they put in. Talk about privilege and opportunity, shaking my head.
Exactly.
Amy Schumer is maybe Josh Gad level. She's not as famous or endearing as Chris Rock. She's not a legend like Dave Chappelle. In case Amy Schumer complaining about being paid $11 million wasn't already dumb enough, it became even worse when her audience would discover that some of the jokes within her special might have been stolen from other comedians. Compilations began to pop up on YouTube such as these two, giving example after example of the ways in which Amy Schumer had stolen jokes from other comedians in the past.
How's this?
Oh, that's perfect.
They can ring you up right over there.
Thanks so much.
Sure.
Okay, I'm Bengi. If you need any other sizes, you please let me know, all right?
Okay.
There you go.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how you doing?
Great.
All right, did somebody help you with this?
Yeah, she's right over... Oh, she's not there.
Did someone help you today?
Yeah,
Who was it?
You know, I don't
The
see him.
Oh, that's okay. What did she look like?
She's... dark hair. She was wearing a blazer.
Oh yeah, all the girls are wearing blazers.
Do you know what he looks like?
Yeah, he is wearing like a vest. Like a plaid
Oh my god. You could tell it's obviously stolen.
shirt.
Jesus.
I don't know what everyone who works here wore today.
If she had a favorite president, it would probably be Lincoln.
Are there any other distinguishing features? I would guess he probably voted for Obama. I know.
You're making it completely obvious. You're not even trying to hide the fact that you're copying.
I did.
As these compilations began their video, during which she was asked about stealing jokes,
Coming up with new material is difficult. Have you ever stolen a joke?
No.
Yes, she's telling the truth.
Lie.
What about an idea for a sketch?
No.
Lie.
An idea for a character?
No.
Let me rephrase. Have you ever taken inspiration for a joke from somebody else?
No.
yet the video is edited in a bizarre way where she says no before it fails to include whether or not she was telling the truth. The whole dilemma was certainly a point of debate, yet one joke which Amy Schumer definitely hadn't stolen was a joke made in front of Steve-O back in 2014 relating to the death of his friend Ryan Dunn.
And Steve-O is here. Steve-O, great try. Steve-O! But I truly am, no joke, sorry for the loss of your friend Ryan Dunn. I know you must have been thinking it could have been me, and I know we were all thinking, why wasn't it?
Oh my god.
Real. Imagine being such a buzzkill that you kill Steve-O's vibe.
Exactly.
Amy Schumer doesn't understand the concept of dark humor. She's got the dark, now she just needs to find the humor. What made this even worse was that her audience would eventually use this little zinger as an example that Amy Schumer was able to dish out harsh jokes, but was unable to take them herself. What we're referring to is a respond to what you might call Amy's
Okay, so it's okay when you joke about yourself, but when somebody else does it, it's all wrong now?
inconsistent joke morals by stating that's the same type of joke Amy Schumer uses to keep her fame. Suddenly that humor is off limits now, huh? LOL. Others would support Amy.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Pretty good video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.